Titli and this is my busy garden. It's been so cold and frosty this week that I haven't had a chance to get out into the garden at all. But that doesn't mean that I haven't got things to show you. So get yourself a nice cup of coffee, get yourself comfortable and see what I've got to share with you this week. We've had some really frosty mornings this week and it left some wonderful patterns on the greenhouse roof. I'm from a generation where single glazing was much more common than it is today, and I can still remember waking up on cold frosty mornings and seeing patterns like these on the inside of my bedroom window. Mummy, Mummy, Jack Frost's been! Earlier in the week, before the cold weather really came, I thought I'd take the opportunity to try and find out who was eating at Titli's Bird Cafe. And I had quite a surprise. So, all of this footage was shot in the space of half an hour. Enjoy. The first chap I spotted was this lovely little marsh tit. They're quite shy and timid birds, but they do love sunflower seeds. He kept popping in and out of the hedge at the back, grabbing a seed or two and rushing off. Once he's happy the coast's clear, in he comes. Look at the lovely black stripe on his head. Oh, here he is again. Checks the coast's clear, and once he's happy, comes in, grabs a knot or two, and he's off. Oh, here he comes again. Oh no, he's disappeared back into the hedge. He's still there. Can you see him? Here he comes again. Look out! Lovely little birds. Then I spotted these blue tits. This is a beautiful bird. Bright yellow chest with wonderful blue wings. And they absolutely adore fat balls. He's one of about 4 birds I've seen in the garden this week. And they're quite partial to the occasional nut too. Now, these little feathers are wonderful birds. They're long-tailed tits. Look at the length of their tails. Almost as long as their body. They tend to travel around and feed in groups, so if you see one, normally you'll see 3, 4 or half a dozen. They've got these lovely little brown shoulders too, like a little cape. Where's your mates? Oh, here they are. Party! Party! And just when you thought they'd gone, no, back they come. Seen these a lot on the fat balls this week. And they're quite happy to share the fat balls with their cousin the blue tit. I just hope the bird feeders are strong enough to take the weight of all those birds. Now you shouldn't confuse the long-tailed tit with this chap. It's a pied wagtail, and it's obvious why they're called a wagtail. They tend to be ground feeders, looking for things in the grass, picking up things that have fallen off the nut feeders. We used to see a lot of these in France. Lovely birds. And of course there was the inevitable blackbird. Mr. Blackbird, lovely and black, popping round looking for insects and worms. And Mummy Blackbird sitting on the fence. She's looking like she's a bit full of eggs, so maybe some little chicklets soon. This ground feeder is a wren, tiny little bird. They're looking for insects in the trees as well. He's quite a happy chap singing away. He's back down in the ground again, looking to see what he can find. Now this is not a sparrow, I think it's a dunnock. I didn't really get a particularly good look at him, but they're very similar in size to sparrows. But there's no question in my mind that this is a house sparrow, and what a fine chap he is. Usually you'll see these going round in small flocks, and you know when they've landed in your garden because there's such a commotion. He's probably looking for little insects in the bush there. Go on, don't be shy. Oh, you poser. You absolute poser. And then I got the shock of my life because out of the corner of my eye I spotted this little chap. It's a grey squirrel. He just jumped out of the apple tree. Caught me by surprise. I think he's just looking for any nuts that the birds have dropped. Oh, I think he's seen me. Yep, he's seen me. Time to make a sharp exit. Bye, Mr. Squirrel. Well, I hope the weather picks up this next week because there's still stuff I need to do to get ready for spring. I've got my greenhouse to tidy out and I've got one or two little beds that need tidying up too. So, join me next week in Titli's busy garden.